All right, thanks so much, John. We begin this morning with an orange barrel alert. A big construction project began overnight. Starting around 2 o'clock this morning, traffic between Queenswood and Kroger was being narrowed to one lane in each direction. Crews are working to reconstruct C-Core at the on and off ramps. During the closure, the city suggests taking I-475 east to the ProMedica Parkway as an exit. Now, if you're headed west, drivers use Douglas Road, Monroe Street, or Talmadge Road. The portion of C-Core that has been under construction will reopen all lanes to traffic. We'll have a live report coming up in your next hour. And new this morning, bullets fly in South Toledo, and Toledo police are on the case. The first shooting happened at the Belmar Mobile Home Park around 10:30 last night. That's in the 3000 block of Nebraska. Two men reportedly stormed inside one of the homes and shot a man several times. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he underwent surgery. No word on his condition at this hour. Those two men remain at large. Police then responded to a second shooting in the 900 block of Burnport Drive around 11 o'clock last night. One person was injured there as well. Right now, police aren't sure if the two shootings are connected. We'll continue to gather information and keep you posted. And a third suspect has been arrested for the New Year's Eve murder of a Toledo man. 25-year-old DeQuayne Booth was arrested at a home on Bronson Street last night. He's been on the run for a week since he was charged in the murder of 24-year-old Brian Minley. Two people were also charged. Minley was an aspiring music producer and student at the University of Toledo. And it's day 5 in the search for a missing East Toledo toddler, and still no sign of Elena Steinfurth. But that hasn't deterred friends and family from looking for the 18-month-old girl. The home where she was last seen has now become a command post for a community search party. Messages asking for Elena's safe return now hang on the side of the house, and some people have written pleas on their vehicles asking for help. Those involved in the search say they're leaving no stone unturned, even going as far as checking trash cans for clues.
It would be the best thing to not find anything during these searches like that, because if we find something, it's not good news. If the police have already been there or anybody else has already been there, it doesn't matter, we've continued to go.
Local businesses are also chipping in, providing food and other resources. And Toledo police and FBI agents have been a constant presence in that East Toledo neighborhood, going door to door. Despite dozens of interviews, detectives say they have been unable to get information they need to bring Elena home.
We've questioned everybody that's even been remotely involved with this child numerous times, including the mother, the father, the boyfriend.
The FBI is continuing to work with Toledo police in the investigation. Elena's picture and profile has also been added to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's website. A government report says Ohio is one of the 5 worst states for human trafficking. Wednesday, a conference to change that began at the University of Toledo. The 2-day event features a series of speakers on the forefront of the battle. The goal is to end what they call modern-day slavery of women.
Human trafficking is the topic we're studying today. Human trafficking is basically modern-day slavery. And we think it is a very hidden problem, even though it's extremely prevalent. And shockingly, Toledo, Ohio is one of the top 5 human trafficking hubs in the United States.
The conference is being held at the University of Toledo Health Science campus. Well, Toledo police also need your help to find whoever burglarized a West Toledo Target store. The bad guys broke into the West Alexis Road location early Wednesday morning. The suspects threw an object through the front door, got inside, and stole merchandise. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stopper at 419-255-1111. And a deadly trend continues this morning as another person is killed in a motorcycle crash. This one happened Wednesday morning on Vivian Road in Frenchtown Township. Investigators say an SUV swerved onto the path of an oncoming motorcycle, causing a head-on collision. 49-year-old Mark Yount was wearing his helmet, but died at the scene. And it's been 3 years since a huge tornado touched down in Millbury, killing 7 people and causing mass destruction. It was June 5th, 2010, when the F4 Twister tore through town. Among those killed, Ryan, Mary, and Hayden Walters. The site where their house once stood is now a vacant lot. But one member of the Walters family survived that day. Madison Walters, who was 7 at the time, has been taken in by her aunt and uncle. Now 10, Maddie's living the life of a typical child.
It's definitely a normal for us now. I mean, 3 years out, it's by good therapy, great friends, and our relationship with God that's allowed us to create our new normal now.
Now, last night, lanterns were released to honor those Maddie and her family lost 3 years ago. Local relief agency ISO Impact is running short on supplies. The group says since the tornadoes hit Oklahoma last month, they sent out more than 53,000 pounds of supplies, and that has led to a critical shortage locally. Well, you can help by dropping off donations at the group's Waterville warehouse or at any Toledo area Tire Man location. All right, well, coming up, no tornadoes, but we could see some rain later today. John has your 10-day forecast up next. Then a deadly building collapse in Pennsylvania. Police now searching for survivors. The very latest from Philly next. In an Ohio shootout caught on camera. What police are learning from incidents like this. You're watching WNWO Today.